Good afternoon and welcome to the campus of St Sebastians School. Di-Fi Video Productions is proud to present ISL Semifinal Lacrosse. Today, the Arrows host the Zebras of Middlesex School. I'm John Galvin along with the voice of the Arrows, Jack Knight. Sorry, Jack, sorry. I have another Jack I work with, Jack Knight. Jack, this team, Middlesex, coming in here after a big win up at Govs. The Arrows took care of Nobles at home. This is going to be a good one.
Should be an amazing game, and we've got gusts of wind blowing hard, and this game might be blowing your mind. The Arrows have been dominant this entire season, just recently coming off back-to-back wins against the Nobles Bulldogs. One of them a home playoff win this past Wednesday. And then the Zebras of Middlesex, they come in really with a hot hand. They upset the number 3 seed Governor's Academy on the road. And someone who is really going to help them do that and try to continue that hot hand is going to be our Middlesex player of the game, Owen Cran, a Penn Lacrosse commit.
Yeah, you know, Owen really has all the tools. He's athletic. He shoots real well. He can get it done. There's no question about it. And they've got a lot of, they don't have a lot of depth, but they do have a lot of talent. Rath in net is a solid goaltender. He'll keep them steady, keep them in the game. I really think it's going to be the face-offs that are going to be the key, and if Ham can dominate the face-offs center X, it's going to be a long day for Middlesex, but hey, that's why we play the games.
Face-offs in midfield are definitely going to decide the game. Something big for the Arrows just recently, this last week and a half, is the return of Michigan commit James Joyce back from injury. He had a goal and an assist in their last game, really helped the offense flow. He plays a full game. He's our player to watch today for Sebs.
Yeah, I mean, he just, you get a player like that back, it's like, they've been doing so well without him, and now you get him back, and you add him to the lineup. It's just, increases the depth, and that's going to be one of the things. Can Middlesex run with St. Sebastians? St. Sebastians runs 2-3 midfields, and and then have their own defensive mids. Coming into the second, third quarters, fourth quarter, is Middlesex going to be able to keep up with the athleticism of the Arrows?
That's definitely a fair point. What do you think about the goalie matchup? You already mentioned Rath for Middlesex. What do you think about Chandler McClemens and what he's got coming in today?
Yeah, I mean, Chandler, he was the man, honestly, against Nobles. He had a great, especially in the first half, he had 7 or 8 saves in the first half that were huge. So, and McClemens and Rath know each other very well. They both play for Massachusetts. So, they know everything about each other. A lot of Massachusetts guys here on Arrows and a few on Middlesex. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. I think it's even, actually. McClemens is solid, and so is Rath.
Well, McClemens definitely going to have to face a lot today. He's got to go up against Ty Sampson, as we already mentioned, Owen Cran, and then Middlesex hockey star Jason Thibodeau.
Yeah, defensively is going to be important for the Arrows to start off strong. We don't want to see a repeat of the game against Belmont Hill a couple weeks ago where they gave up a bunch of goals early. I think if the Arrows defense can lock down, get a few goals early, they should do well.
Then looking at things offensively, Chris Mirages had another 5-goal game. What does he bring to this squad that really pushed them over the top, senior captain?
Confidence. He knows when he gets the ball, he can score, and he draws a lot of attention. It frees up for Zoli. He is such a dynamic player. He can beat you with a shot. He can beat you on the dodge. He can do it all. And again, the Arrows are so athletic all the way through, up and down the lineup.
Both teams getting their final word from their coaches. Big day for sports here at St. Sebastians. The Arrows baseball squad is currently leading Belmont Hill in their semifinal matchup 2-1. That game is in the 6th inning, so would be great to see them close that one out. And then coming up in just a matter of moments. Arrows Lacrosse takes on Middlesex in this semifinal game scheduled to start at 12:30. Arrows beginning to take the field. Hom taking the face-off for the Arrows. It's going to be Frankie Forrest, the sophomore for the Zebras. So 2 sophomores going at it in this big game.
Again, 2 guys that know each other very, very well. Frankie Forrest, also a Massachusetts guy. So these 2, Hom and Forrest, have been facing off against each other for years now.
Captains take it at midfield. Fulham, Mirages for the Arrows, and then for the Zebras, Moore, Thibodeau, Mataris, and Cran. This should be a great game. Playoff semifinal. The winner is going to play in the finals tomorrow afternoon at Noble and Greeno School. The reigning champs from last year.
2-time reigning champs, actually. Nobles. They're playing today. They get a home game today against Thayer, who lost to Belmont Hill in the quarterfinal. That's a 2 o'clock start over at Noble. Actually, it started at noon at Nobles.
Very exciting, the implementation of these new playoffs. We had the first year of baseball. I think this is the 3rd year of lacrosse. It just really adds a whole nother aspect to these spring sports.
It really does. It makes the league game so much more important. You know, you get your seedings. Difference between playing this game at home and playing this game on the road is huge. And that, you know, that's a lot of fun. Tomorrow, the baseball championship is also at Nobles. So they're going to be busy on campus over there.
It also, you know, never takes you out of a season. They have 2 brackets. They have a 1 through 8 and a 9 through 16. So, you know, however you really play throughout the year, regular season games, you know, things can happen. There can be injuries. There can be, you know, you kind of hit a bump in the road, but you always stay fighting, and that's really the beauty of these playoffs. You can always, you know, fight hard for championships and hardware no matter how you do over the course of the regular season.
Well, I mean, Middlesex is a perfect example of that, being the 6th seed, travels to the 3 seeds, beats them on the road. Now they get a chance to do the same thing here against the Arrows.
Forrest and Hom getting this game started for us. The Arrows and the Zebras, playoff semifinal, we're underway. Arrows win it. Guess who? James Joyce. Joyce is smothered. Cran takes it away. Arrows bench wants a foul. They're not going to get it. Cran pushing through into the attacking zone. He sends it over to Matt Egan. That pass over to Councilman. He takes at the top. Joyce is right on him. Sampson fighting through Keaveney there. He dishes it out to the corner. Thibodeau surveying his options. Cran gets it on the left side. Cran makes a spin move. Hard stick handle in through Kelly. Kelly, a brick wall here early in this game to deny Cran. But the Zebras will retain possession with just under 35 seconds left in the shot clock. Cran takes that X. A screen there. Cran makes a move. Low shot falling. Does not complete, save by McClemens. Bouncer again covered by McClemens.
Yeah, good save there by McClemens.
2 great saves.
Cran was going down. As he's falling down, he sent a worm burner in there, and Clemens got his stick down to stop it. Good big first save.
Kelly with a burst of speed finds Armstrong. He had an unbelievable day on Wednesday. Cormac Walsh now sends it to Mirages. Walsh fighting through Tang. John Stenberg, the Dartmouth commit, takes it low. Finds Frizzoli at X. Stenberg, that pass deflected, covered back up by Mataris. The midfielder, he's got a little bit of a run here. Crane now takes it, and he's gonna settle it down, try to get the offense flowing. Moore shot just a bit high, but the quick speed of Thibodeau helps the Zebras recover.
Yeah, that was we get a flag down here. We get Arrows are going to be down 1 minute on a slash.
It's going to be Walsh serving the penalty. So a great chance for the Zebras early in this game to capitalize. You really need to make the most out of your man advantages. Moore, his pass over to Councilman. Egan passes to X, faked a bounce shot. He shot, he scores. And the first goal of the game belongs to Ty Sampson and the Middlesex Zebras.
Yeah, good movement there by the Zebras, finding the open man on the left side of McClemens, and he just fired it kind of low, far corner. Big first goal for Middlesex.
Right, they had an opportunity with the man up and they capitalized. That's what you're gonna have to do in this game.
Absolutely.
Another big face-off. Fight for it, picked up by the Zebras. Tang, his pass over to O'Keefe. O'Keefe setting up the offense. Nick Moore smothered by Farley. That pass over to Egan. Matt Egan sends a crossfield pass over to Colt McCann. McCann fighting through Keaveney. McCann, he's got some space.
Good
Fakes the
recovery
shot.
there.
Spin move there. Egan rolling through Burke. Triple teamed and decides to send it back up. Simpson, the goal scorer, covered out far by Kilmartin. Simpson with another spin move. Moore's pass over to Matt Egan once again. Under 15 seconds to go on the shot clock. Zebras get it down to X. Just under 10 now. Arrows forcing a turnover. That's Farley. Warriors get it back. Ball gets down in a shot clock violation.
Great defense there by the Arrows.
A great hold. We had contests from almost every player on the field. Arrows defense bounces back.
Yeah, Middlesex likes to sweep a lot from the top. A couple opportunities there got closed down by good help defense by the Arrows.
Frizzoli at X, he's guarded tightly by Fernard though. Michael Quain enters the attacking zone. .7:14 left to go. 1-0 Zebras so far. Arrows looking to attack. Thurman's gonna help them do that. He has it now. Armstrong. That ball stripped by Goodrich. Goodrich has got some space. McCann's calling for it. He gets it. Pass now to Thibodeau.
Middlesex bench really fired up.
A lot of substitutions here for both teams. I think Middlesex sees the matchup they like. They've had some momentum early in this game. Egan pass over to Sampson. Sampson, oh, a big hit there. A huge hit from McHugh. And a flag is drawn. Now, do you think that'll be locked in or no?
It doesn't appear to be. Did not get to the head, so.
McHugh serves a 1-minute penalty. And the Zebras will go up once again on the man advantage. Sampson fakes a pass. Gets down to X now. He gets it again. Egan, hard shot. Just wide, another bouncer. But the Zebras retain.
Middlesex moving the ball well on man up.
All crisp, clean passes. Hard shot there by Councilman, but sails high.
Yeah, that was close.
I think the wind's definitely gonna play a factor today. It's blowing to our left right now.
Certainly for us, moving us all around up here.
Egan gets it at the top. Nice spin move there from Thibodeau. Thibodeau surveying his options, gets to Cran. Owen Cran working through Singh. Passes it off to Egan. And a great save there from McClemens. That pass out to Abdella. Cran, a great ride on Abdella. He gets it over to Brendan Fulham, the Duke commit. McClemens having to play out of his net. That pass right into the stick of Weston had to be perfect there.
Yeah, that was tight fit right there. Nice job by McClemens. They were running out of time.
And a plethora of changes. Ty Curry and Walsh come on for St. Seb's, trying to jumpstart this offense. Pass to Walsh here. Now in the corner. Walsh fighting through Tang. He gets a screen from Mirages. Walsh has got space. Still fighting through Tang. And a high pass controlled by Frizzoli. Pass out to Curry. He scores! Ty Curry ties us up here in this playoff game. Gets the Arrows on the board off a beautiful couple of passes. And we are all knotted at one.
Yeah, great job by Frizzoli there, finding Curry on the crease. Curry did a nice job avoiding a check, got his hands free and put it in.
4:31 left to play. Game is tied up now after the Arrows goal right there by Curry.
Got a face-off violation here on Forrest.
Ham gets another win. That's 2 for him, 2 in a row. Mirage is right up top. Fighting through Matrace. Frizzoli now at X. Frizzoli made a beautiful pass over to Curry for that goal.
Yeah, that really was. I mean, he's a master back there for Zoli. He has great vision, really sees the cutters well.
Max Proya, defended by Hernandez. A high pass controlled by the big body of Thurmond. Here's Mirages. Mirage is the birth of speed. Mirage's bounce shot. And a save there by Roth.
Yeah, not much of an angle there. Defense forced him wider than he wanted to be, and Roth took the angle away.
Arrows look like they have an opportunity here to force a turnover, and they get some valuable seconds off the shot clock. Egan moves in. He's checked by multiple Arrows defenders. Ground ball here. These are going to be huge today. A fight for it, and George Kelly picks it up. Arrows retain. Frizzoli now's got it. Frizzoli at X now. Quinn comes in. Had some confusion down here on the benches. A fake bouncer there.
Yeah, good inside roll
Frizzoli
there
tries
by
going high.
Frizzoli.
Yeah.
Rath was right there with the stick, deflected high.
What an interesting shot there. Fake the bounce and then goes high. A nice shot there from Quinn. He scores and the Arrows take the lead. Just a rip coming down the left side.
Yeah, great move there by Quinn. Got around his guy. Middlesex was late with the slide, so it was just him and the goalie, and he found the corner.
So the Arrows taking a 2-0 run here in this game. 2:03 left to play. A big face-off here with Forrest and Hom. Hom wins again off a violation.
That's 2 on Forrest now. Anything again this half will be a penalty.
Folks, just a note here, Belmont Hill has scored and has tied up the baseball game. It is now 2-2 in the bottom of the 6th. High school baseball is only seven innings, so big one coming up here. We will try to keep you updated, but right here we've got a great one. John Stenberg taking it high, uses his speed, double covered pass over to Armstrong, pass to Walsh. Just off the stick.
Yeah, it went through a couple sticks. Looks like maybe Walsh took his eye off it a little bit. He had a great opportunity if he was able to handle that. Turnover on the Arrows.
Thibodeau slips and falls. Armstrong smothering him currently. Moore able to clear for the Zebras. Sampson. That pass right back over to Moore.
Middlesex will probably hold for the last shot. Looks like the shot clock is just a half a second behind.
Walsh almost poked that free from McCann. Middlesex calling for yellow here. Moore fighting through Walsh, but Walsh stands tall. Under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Moore, a flow pass picked off by St. Seb's. Brandon Keaveney flying to open space. That bounce pass over to Walsh. 6 seconds left. Walsh has got it, a pass to Mirage, shot. He scores! Chris Mirages beating the buzzer with 1 second left. And the Arrows jump on a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, great transition there by the Arrows. Got it upfield real quickly. Got into Mirages, and enough said. You get Mirages enough time, he's going to put that in.
They have played almost an immaculate 10 minutes here to close out this first half. Gotta be feeling great coming back into this huddle.
Middlesex started out so strong, had all the momentum and emotion, and the Arrows have just kind of said, okay, we took a couple big punches, and here we come back. So here we are at the end of the first quarter. The Arrows are up 3-1. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to St. Sebastians School in Neenah, Massachusetts, the home of our playoff semifinal today. We've had a great 12 minutes of action so far. The Zebras of Middlesex jumped out to an early 1-0 lead with some help from man advantages, but the Arrows resoundingly respond, jumping on a 3-0 run to end the first quarter with the cherry on top by a Chris Mirage's buzzer-beating goal. Zebras win the face-off. And a hit there onto Goodrich. Flag flies. And Arrows are saying it's a clean check. What do you think?
You know, you can't play lacrosse the way you used to play lacrosse. Any big hit is going to be a penalty. That looked like clear shoulder or chest. But if it's a big hit, they're going to call it. And that's what the refs are told to do. It's too bad because that was a clean hit.
Refs, I think, especially with the kind of heightened, implications of this game and everything, they want to really draw a clear line between lacrosse plays and a bang-bang play and aggression. So Frizzoli sits down, and the Zebras jump up on a man advantage. Sampson pass to X. Egan makes a nice catch there, jumping. Pass from Councilman, thrown away. But, oh no, it is gonna be Arrows ball, okay.
Yeah, it was good defense there, got to stick on it. Altered the trajectory of it, went out of bounds.
McClemens comes out of his cage. Singh on a nice play, gets it down. Ball, loose ball still. Recover, no. Oh, finally recovered by Jack McHugh of the Arrows, and he's got some running room here. Dumps it off to Mirage's, and a job well done from the Arrows. Man down unit there.
Yeah, good job, initially causing that turnover, and then on the clear, just, killing time, wreaking havoc, making sure they didn't get it back. We're back to all even.
Mirage's off a screen from Joyce, sends it down to X. Oh, Thurman sitting right off the doorstep. Mirage's shot, he scores! Chris Mirage's, his second goal of the game, giving the Arrows the 4-1 advantage early in this playoff game.
Yeah, great job. You had kind of a double cut. Mirage's was cutting off, second one coming off and was wide open at the post and just quick sticked it right in. Real nice job.
I don't want to underestimate what he does because he does a lot, but it seems like this is pretty routine for him. 4, 5, 6 goals. This is why you get offers from top 10 schools in the country to play lacrosse.
Going to Denver for a reason.
Number 5 currently in the nation. David Hom, once again, he's been dominant at center field today. Mirage's gets it once again, pass to Thurman. Crosby Thurman, the junior Holy Cross commit. Proya beats a man. Armstrong controls. Armstrong, center shot, and a great save there from Rath. That was a really hard shot there from Armstrong, kind of point blank, but yeah, Rath recovers.
And Rath did a nice job controlling the rebound because Mirage's was right there.
Mataris with great stick work there. Egan, he controls it. He's going to need to be big for the Zebras if they want to tie this thing up. Ty Sampson, defended by McHugh, working behind the net. Rainbow's a pass over to Moore. Shot by Moore, right. There is McClemens to shut Moore down.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, not a real hard save there by McClemens. It was high to high right into his stick, controlled the rebound and their outlet right away. Great job. He was right there. I mean, so calm in the net, McClemens was. Just, that thing was ripped, but it was right at him, and he made the save, controlled the rebound.
Kelly cleanly controls over the midfield. He gets the offense started. Eric's done a great job, crossing midfield cleanly. That's such a little thing, but it is amplified in this type of game. Gets it down to X. Frazzoli takes it. And folks, just an update. The Arrows baseball have just taken a 3-2 lead in the 6th inning in their semifinal game. Sampson controls for the Zebras. He sends it off to Moore. Flag is down. Keaveney subs on for the Arrows. Stenberg as well. Trying to continue this stellar defensive performance in this game. Cran fighting through Keaveney. They've done a great job containing him today.
Yeah, they really have.
Cran still fighting. Shot clock now under 40 seconds. Ball is stripped from Cran Fulham, but the flag comes into play here.
We're going to have an offsides. Got the call there from referee Mike Linane.
Knowing your referees, that's top-notch stuff right there.
From my hometown, so grew up with my sons.
Cran's pass over to Egan, right back to Cran. Sampson now, his pass over to X, a bouncer, and Thibodeau scores on the man advantage and a much-needed goal with 6:44 left in the game. Thibodeau just finds a hole.
Yeah, I mean, he's real crafty back there, made the fake the pass to the wing, tucked it in, went to the front of the crease and put it underneath McClemens' legs.
And a timeout here.
Not sure with who, but
we'll get the call in a minute. Obviously a pivotal moment in this game. Kind of winning this third of the game between the second half ending and the second quarter ending and the third quarter starting. Just really important momentum-wise, everything like that. Both teams have had a stellar game. We've had goals from, really all positions. We had moves at X, and just staying together as a team is so important in this contest.
Yeah, both Middlesex goals have come on the man advantage, so wouldn't be surprised me if Coach White is telling them, guys, we want to play aggressive, but we got to be smart. That one was an offside, so that's definitely one you don't want to get. The physical ones, the big checks that are called as penalties, you definitely want to keep playing physical. You want to keep playing physical, but the offsides you can't have, and when they convert it into a goal, that's huge. So, be smart, play hard.
A controlled fury, as a lot of coaches preach. And David Hom is definitely playing with the controlled fury right here. He's ripped off 6 face-off wins in a row. Somewhat dominant streak from him. Has been very consistent all year. Gets one again. David Hom does his job. Joyce sends it over to Burke. Burke with an unreal D-twig in the playoff semifinal against Nobles.
That wasn't that was launched into outer space. That stick. That was unbelievable.
Really interesting. They played Nobles twice in a row.
Middlesex did the same thing. Middlesex ended the seasons with Governors and then had to play them in the playoffs.
Frizzoli beats a man. Frizzoli, a shot pass. And does not fall in. That was Armstrong.
Yeah,
just not able to control it. That's a tough pass to catch, though.
It was it was a great idea by Frizzoli. Armstrong was in real tight. Goal.
And a shot from Thurman gets in. 5-2 Arrows. Crosby Thurman.
Yeah, good answer there by the Arrows after the goal by Middlesex. All started with a face-off win by Hom. You know, we said it early on in the beginning of the game that face-offs were going to be key.
It seems like that maybe they saw something offensively that they talked about in that huddle, because they had the one chance, even though it didn't really convert, that little flip pass. Hom again. Gets it down to Armstrong. Armstrong with some space here. His pass over to Mirages. Chris Mirages covered by O'Keefe. Stenberg comes on for the Arrows. Ty Curry comes on as well. Walsh takes it up top, covered by Egan. Walsh beats a man. Walsh turning right. Walsh, a pass. Armstrong faked a shot. Right back to Walsh. Chris Mirages, 30 seconds to go on the shot clock. Chris Mirages, a shot. Flag flies. Frizzoli shot just over the net. But the flag flies.
You know, I'll say the same thing I said when Frizzoli's check. You know, that was a good check.
5 years ago.
It was a big hit, and they're going to call it. Now they're even talking about did he hit him in the head, which will lock him in for 2 minutes, but we'll see what happens here. They've obviously said that we're not going to allow that kind of hit. 1 minute.
Arrows with a golden opportunity here on the man advantage. Francini will take a seat. You know, Michael Quinn's right there. He's been unstoppable with man advantage. Really helped them in the Belmont Hill game, as well as many others this year. Look for him, and then obviously your usual suspects, Frizzoli, Mirages. Walsh gets it. High pass there, looking for Stenberg, just over head of his stick.
Yeah, a tough one there, unforced turnover. You know, you don't want to see that no matter what, but on man up, it hurts even more.
Roth takes it for the Zebras. Mataris fighting through. Frizzoli. Egan with a long pass.
Called that a shot and not a pass. Middlesex was closest to it when it went out of bounds, so it's their ball.
Yeah, interesting right there.
Yeah, the Arrows bench wasn't too happy about
Egan
that.
takes it. Oh, and he's smothered. Able to still control. That's Nick Moore.
All even now. Middlesex, nice job killing off that man down.
Yeah, really getting an offensive chance out of it, too. Sampson working through. And, folks, the St. Sebastian Arrows have just beaten Belmont Hill and are headed to the finals tomorrow, led by first-year head coach Matt Duffy. The Zebras get a goal from Ty Sampson, his second of the day. What a great year for those guys. Head to the championship game tomorrow. Hom and Forrest. Forrest wins this one off a David Hom violation. Middlesex cuts the deficit to 2 now. Egan's gonna get it. 3:23 left. This is a big frame for both teams. Egan retains. He dumps it off to Sampson. Sampson's had a beautiful game today. Passes it X, Thibodeau. Councilman fakes a shot. Rolls right. Councilman, a shot, save by McClements. Acrobatic there.
Yeah, that was a great shot and a great save. That was labeled to, low, far corner, just where it should have been when you're sweeping like that. McClemens got the stick over there. Unbelievable save.
Keaveney fights through. Keaveney with some space. Sets a nice screen for Mirages, and the Arrows offense gets back to work. Would love to regain that 3-goal advantage. Thurman cuts hard right. Thurman working through Francini. Screen there from Thurman. Frizzoli working left. Covered by Francini. Max Proya. Low pass there by Armstrong. He gets it right back. Frizzoli, a shot, just wide. Off the pass from Armstrong. He had a great move there to free himself up.
Yeah, 6 seconds on the shot clock. They're just going to roll it away and take the violation. Good defensive stand there by Middlesex.
Yeah, they've got a minute and a half now to work with something and gain some real momentum going into this second half. They've done a great job in the second quarter here, fighting through the Arrows lead.
Yeah, basically a 2-2. What do we got? Offsides against Middlesex.
And Moore fought through that check. Right there. McClemens pass. Out to Kelly. Max Proya controls.
Timeout, Arrows.
So 5-3 with 48 seconds to go in this first half. Seb's baseball has just clinched a spot in the finals. Flurry of Henry's corner coming to Lacrosse now. Do you see anything here for Sebs? With 48 left, anything offensively you want to look for?
Well, you want to use the whole clock, first of all. You don't want to give Middlesex another opportunity unless something opens wide up for you. You know, everybody in the world thinks it's going to go to Mirages, so, you know, maybe you start with him, see what he can do, and then maybe run something off of him. He's just so talented and so hard to stop that, if I'm drawing up anything, I'm drawing it up for Mirages.
We've seen some great stands from this Middlesex defense in this second quarter. They've only allowed 2 goals. Coach White preaching to stay level. Both teams take the field here. This is an important frame.
Yeah, and a goal here is huge going into half. We saw that at the end of the first quarter when we scored, Arrows scored with 1 second left.
Yeah, it'd be a 1-goal game right now. Stenberg's going to start things. A pass over to Frizzoli. Frizzoli working through Francini. And a save there taken right away from Roth. Under 30 seconds. Roth sends a high pass over to Goodrich. Under 20 seconds to go. Morris got it. He's got some room.
Timeout Middlesex. Or we get an offside. What do we got?
Timeout. It will be a timeout.
Interesting call there. 11 seconds left. Looked like he had a guy getting free to take a shot from 15 yards out, dead center. Coach Worthen calls a timeout.
Another great.
Interesting timing there, because now you're going to be on the outside of the box.
You know, I want to highlight there, number 11, Jack Francini, did a great job cutting Frizzoli to the side, making it an easier save for Roth. He's been tasked today covering, you know, both Thurmond, Frizzoli, and really Mirages. He's had a nice game for himself.
Yeah, I mean, holding the Arrows to 5 goals and a half is not easy to do.
Yeah, they put up, I think it was 13-15 on Nobles this past Wednesday. Great day for lacrosse here. A little windy, but that's probably the way these guys like it with them sweating so much.
Cran starting with the ball. Here we
An
go.
important frame here. 9 seconds left. Cran with a swing move. Shot. Saved by McClemens. Once again. And the Arrows will take a 5-3 lead going into half. Shot by Mirages. Offline.
Yeah, great play. Great job there by Cran getting to the goal. Got a beautiful shot off, but McClemens was just better. So here we are at halftime here at 11:91. The Arrows are leading Middlesex 5-3. We'll be back in just a short while with the second half.
Welcome back to St. Sebastians School in Needham, Massachusetts for the second half of our ISL semifinal lacrosse playoff game. The Arrows currently have a 5-3 lead, but the Zebras responded well in that second quarter of play. We've had outstanding performances from Chris Mirages for the Arrows, as well as Ty Sampson for the Zebras. We're about to get started. Hom and Forrest at the face-off. Hom has had a dominant day today in that sense. 12 minutes on the clock and 24 minutes to go in this game. A berth in the finals on the line. Violation there. David Hom gets the job done once again. Walsh off a pass from Joyce. Sets up the Arrows offense. Tyler Curry opened the game up with an Arrows goal. Stenberg with some speed. Stenberg finds Frizzoli next. A crisp pass there. Back to Curry. Curry rolls right. Dumps it over to Walsh. Frizzoli working through X, rolls right, fakes. Arrows get the ball back down. Shot just hits the post.
Yeah, off the crossbar. That'll get us 60 back on that shot clock.
John Stenberg beating Francini right. Walsh, a nice shot. Top shelf for Walsh. And he gets a goal early in this half.
Yeah, I think that was Ty Curry with a great feed to the crease. Walsh just turns and fires. Big goal to start off the third quarter for the Arrows.
Walsh just got the ball, immediately found the right spot, and then boom, it's in the back of the net.
You know, that's something the Arrows like to do all the time is really get that ball down on the crease. And Middlesex to date, you know, so far has done a good job stopping that, but Walsh got free.
Hom once again. Feeds it to Joyce, who is checked.
Quick timeout there by Coach White to save the possession.
Joyce wanted a foul there.
Yeah, he definitely was tripped, but it's hard to tell what caused it. Could have been just tied up the feet. Not going to call that generally if you just kind of get tied up the feet. Usually it has to be a stick or intentional trip.
David Hom, another face-off win.
Yeah, you know, we said that early, beginning of the game, that face-offs were going to be key. All these extra possessions that the Arrows are getting because of Hom's face-off, results, it's huge. I mean, you score, you get the ball back. I mean, it's hard to stop if you're Middlesex, if you're not winning these face-offs.
Arrows now with a chance to really take control of this game with an offensive possession coming up. What do you want to see from Middlesex?
They need to stop. You know, this is a huge one coming up right now. If the Arrows score here,
4-goal lead.
Could open the floodgates. You know, they've done a nice job holding the Arrows down so far. So work hard on defense, get it, make a stop. Gives yourself a chance.
You know, for both these teams, clean ball movement has indicated success today, and I think that's going to tell the story down the stretch.
Yeah, you know, 2 of Middlesex's 3 goals have been on the man up, so that's huge for them. But like I said, you need to stop here.
Thurman gets it up top. Beats Kane middle. Michael Quinn's got it now. Quinn beats the double team. Quinn rips a shot.
Didn't miss by much.
No, he had two defenders all over him and just makes a nice move.
Made a nice move, brought it back to his right hand, which kind of hard on your body to do that. Go left and shoot right. There's the stop that Middlesex needed.
Yeah, ball controlled there by Kane. Oh. And an issue on the transfer there.
Yeah, Raft lost it.
Rainbow.
Mirages with a good ride.
Rainbow pass over to O'Keefe. Thurmond fighting through. Controlled once again by O'Keefe. Taken away. Arrows now with a charge. Ryan Farley.
Yeah, nice job by Farley, taking the ball away from the Middlesex as they were bringing it down and transitioning it back for another possession for the Arrows.
Frazzoli takes it near the sideline, dumps it over to Walsh. Pass over to Stenberg. Stenberg working through. Ball stripped away.
Yeah, good job. Good
Francini.
takeaway. Good job by Francini there, taking it from Sten.
Goodrich's pass a little too strong. Frazzoli wanted to push, he's not going to get it. Roth takes it now for the Zebras. High pass, Goodrich gets it back. Long pass, could be intercepted. Falls into the stick of Thibodeau.
Good ride there by the Arrows, taking some time off that shot clock. Middlesex had no choice but to just kind of heave it down the field.
Councilman.
They were lucky to keep possession.
Substitutions for both teams. Sends it into the corner.
Legal screen.
Takeaway, and the Arrows got some space. Keaveney flying up the field. Brendan Keaveney fighting through Egan. Rajes once again. Kilmartin off. Curry comes on for the Arrows. High pass. Armstrong had a chance at it. Stenberg controls, however.
Good hustle by Stenberg there.
A great pass there, a shot by Walsh. Might have hit Matres. And multiple Arrows trying to fight through, but Crane just
ran over.
Yeah. Middlesex with a golden opportunity here. Cut the lead down to 2. Strong pass from Councilman down to X. Moore gets it. Moore fights through McGuire. McGuire all over him. Slips and falls, but right back up. Thibodeau ran over there. McHugh. And Jack McHugh again on an aggressive play.
Not sure what their call was there, but they reset the shot clock, so couldn't really tell. I guess they got the shot off and went off McClemens.
Egan. Egan Farley, this has been a great battle all day. Pass over to Councilman. He scores on a fantastic left low bouncer to bring this game within 2 and give the Zebras their 4th goal of the game.
Yeah, nice job by the Zebras, dodging down the left side, do the slide, just, textbook, pass it back to the guy who the slide came from, and he was wide open for a step down. Arrows were missing the second slide there, left him wide open for the shot. McClemens really had no chance.
That all starts with Owen Cran pushing through at the midline, and Hom wins it. Hom, another face-off win, gets it over to Armstrong.
Arrows getting all their personnel on. Really need a goal here to answer.
Mirage's pass over to Armstrong. Armstrong rolling left off a screen from Proya. And ref indicates a shot. So Mirage's gets it right back. Frizzoli now at X, fighting through Fernald. Proya, he scores! And Max Proya answers right back for the Arrows.
Again, a great feed there by Frizzoli, finding him on the crease, catch and shoot. Arrows answer.
Beautiful feed, beautiful work, all in the zone. When they set things up right, they are lethal offensively. With 5:09 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Another big face-off here. David Hom. Oh, it's gonna be Forrest. That's a big win for the Zebras. Forrest a pass. Thibodeau now at X. A big win for Forrest there. Zebras working the ball through offensively. Matt Egan has some room on Farley. Egan, a spinorama. Sampson cuts to GLE. Owen Cran showing off the skill moves. Bounce shot, McClemens right there, but he gets it back. Egan dodges, shot, just wide. Some great moves here from all the Middlesex attackers.
Yeah, that was a great one-on-one there, watching Burke and Cran going at it there. Kelly on Cran now.
Kill Martin. A brick wall there, and he gets it.
Yeah, great job, him and Kelly double teaming, causing the turnover.
Kellen Kilmartin, a pass, a screen. Armstrong now. A gust of wind and a gust of speed and shot. Chris Mirages once again. And the Arrows tack on another goal for an 8-4 lead.
And we're gonna have a
flag is down.
Yeah, late hit there.
And it's been all Arrows here this last 3-4 minutes. A dominant run to propel themselves closer to a potential berth in the ISL Championship.
The interesting call here to see if this was a dead ball after the goal or before. Man down face, so it was part of the play. Whereas if it was after the play, the Arrows would get the ball without a face-off.
So Forrest and Hom will go at it once again. 3:41 left to play in the quarter. Arrows lead 8-4.
Not sure what they're allowing here.
So, number 5, TJ Kane's gonna switch to the right side. Forrest wins back-to-back face-offs.
Yeah, huge face-off there as they get control.
Yeah, he's had a great second half so far. Farley hits Forrest.
Yeah, gonna have a push from behind with possession.
So we're gonna, both teams down a man here.
So the Arrows will be down 30 seconds. They'll still have a man up after this because only 10 seconds had come off of the 1-minute penalty for Middlesex. So the Arrows will still have 20 seconds of man up at the end of this,
So
depending upon what happens.
how does that change your philosophy for St. Seb's? Are you still pushing with the longer Middlesex penalty, or are you just trying to kill off your own first?
No, it's 5-on-5 right now, so you're playing regular. You want to just, play normally. Hopefully you have the possession at the end of the 30 seconds, which no guarantee that you will.
Simpson's pass. Cran off the feed from Sampson. Screen by Sampson. Cran's got some moves. He scores. Owen Cran. His first goal of the game and a much needed answer from the Zebras. He's been looking for one all day. He's had some incredible plays throughout, but he finally puts it in.
Yeah, I mean, outstanding dodge down the alley, kept it in the left hand and just ripped it. I mean, that was an amazing shot. So
we saw just nearly a couple minutes ago kind of his full arsenal of moves going one-on-one with Kelly. And right there, he gets that goal that he's really deserved the whole day. Arrows back to work offensively.
Yeah, still have a short man up here trying to get the guys on to take advantage of it.
Plethora of substitutions
And
here.
that's it, man. We're all even now, 6-on-6.
Walsh rips a shot, hit a couple of sticks at least.
Yeah, that took a weird deflection. 'Cause it was down low and all of a sudden went off the stick, deflected high.
Hit a low stick, then hit a high stick, then bounced out. Oh, Mirage has almost pumped a shot there.
I'm surprised he didn't. He had the trigger pulled.
Frizzoli, fake. Oh, was looking for Curry on the doorstep, but just too high.
A little high there. Tough play, but they've been making those all day.
2 minutes left in the third quarter of action. Arrows lead 8-5, but an Owen Cran goal. Moore setting up the Zebras well, under 2 minutes now. Egan, pass back to Moore. A massive series for both teams. Moore fighting through Farley.
Nice job by Farley there, keeping him away. Causing havoc with the poke.
He uses his stick so well. Shot by Egan. Gets in for a goal, top right corner. And the Zebras,
back to a 2-goal game where we started this quarter.
once again, and a 2-0 run from them. And a monumental face-off, 1:26 left. Middlesex starting to regain that hot hand they had just 2 days ago. Face-off win by Forrest, negated by the violation.
Yeah, it's a little early.
Joyce's pass over to Frizzoli. Arrows would love a goal. They might just honestly be time wasting here. No, they could theoretically take it to quarter 4. Joyce and Cran, what a great matchup this is. Frizzoli spinning, oh, almost had a crevice there open for attack. Armstrong now up top. Armstrong spin moves. Armstrong with a bouncing shot just a tad high. Quinn's gonna take it behind the net. 28 seconds to go. Who are you looking for if you're the Arrows?
Yeah, they've been having luck feeding the crease. I'd say get it to X for Frizzoli.
Thurman, the big body's right there. He's already got one today. Armstrong at X. Quinn! And an unbelievable save
Yeah, great.
by Arnold Ra.
That was unbelievable.
Save by McClements. So we will go to the 4th quarter. 8-6 Arrows. Zebras on a run here. Playoff lacrosse, there is nothing like it. We'll see you back after this short break. What a game we have had today, and we will have 12 more to decide it here at St. Sebastians School in Needham, Massachusetts. The 4th quarter of our semifinal playoff game. An electric contest so far.
Yeah, the Middlesex bench has definitely come alive after the end of that 3rd quarter, where they cut into that lead by the Arrows. 2-goal game. Forrest again.
Forrest, 3 in a row. He's really bounced back in a big way. O'Keefe sends it over to Matt Egan. He has 2 already today. Egan had a nice rip, made a move right, and then just stuck hard with it. McCann working for space. Egan sends it to Moore. Moore working through Burke, 3-on-3. McCann surveying his options, now back to Egan up top. 30 seconds left in the shot clock. Thibodeau, under 20 now. Ty Sampson, flag flies. That's gonna be on number 44, Jack McHugh. Cran trying to fight through. Fighting through Kelly, ball gets into the stick of McClements, but the flag is down there. So the man down unit will come on for the Arrows and give the Zebras a massive, to say the least, opportunity here.
Yeah, I mean, Middlesex has been very successful on their man ups. So there's a huge man down here for the Arrows.
takes it.
Good defense there.
Unbelievable stick work on Moore, but the flag flies. And Abdallah is gonna get hit with a flag.
Gonna have a slash.
It's gonna be on Singh. So 2 men up here now for the Zebras, and they could, if potentially score on both man advantages, tie this game up. Egan pass to Sampson. Big frame here, shot! He scores! Nick Moore, and the Zebras are within 1. Still 1 man up.
I think it will release both, unlike hockey, but it depends. They weren't at the same time.
Singh is
all even. Yeah,
all even,
so
yes,
all even.
okay.
It'll release both of them. 1 goal game here at 11:91.
So Forrest and Hom once again put in a big spot. 8-7, 10-11 left to go. Hom gets another win.
Yeah, Forrest won that clamp, but Zebras are able to get the, Arrows are able to get the ground ball, so.
McGuire flip pass over to Mirages. Under 10 to go. What a game we have had today. With a spot in the championship on the line. Both teams are looking for their first ISL playoff title.
Interesting that Middlesex just went back to their zone. I'm surprised because they were doing so well on the man-to-man.
Seems to be working pretty well so far. Walsh will take a step back. Curry. Mirages zips it over to Walsh. And pass gets out, and the Zebras control in a chance to tie this game at 8. Roth sends it up. Taking it over the midline is Matrace. Matrace, the LSM, fights through Keaveney. Sends a pass out wide. Owen Cran, this is the guy you wanted in. He's had 1 goal today and many dangerous chances. Do you think we see Fulham ever change over to Cran here in this possession?
Yeah, it's hard to say. Your matchups are usually your matchups. You hate to change them up. Whatever you go in with, obviously in game you can make changes, but.
Sampson shot denied by McClements.
Yeah, McClements saw that all the way. Tough angle.
I think this Middlesex bench is going to lose it if there's a goal here.
Yeah, they get another, you get the reset of the shot clock, so they got time. Be patient.
Fulham smothering Thibodeau. Thibodeau gets it right back. He's got some space. Oh, a shot that almost got in, just sailed over the crossbar. Crossfield pass. Egan.
Saved by McClements. Unbelievable.
Big one again.
Another fresh 60 here for the Zebras.
Starting to maybe wear down this attack, or the defense for the Arrows. Cran loses it, poked away by Kelly. Kelly takes it now. Nice pass to Keaveney. Keaveney, Mirages, pass, a shot, Frisoli, just hits the post, just hits the post. How did that not go in? Moore, pass over to Egan. 7 minutes left, 8-7 Arrows. This is what you want. McCann covered by Frizzoli.
Yeah, Frizzoli got caught in the transition. He's an amazing athlete, so you don't really lose much with him.
Picked off by McClemens. Once again, Chandler answers the bell. McClemens, boom. McClemens to Kelly. Kelly, strong right into Thurman. Chris Mirage is now with speed.
Yeah, Middlesex back to the man-to-man, pressing out.
Proya passes into Michael Quinn. Quinn's got some space, lowers the shoulder. Frizzoli at X. Teddy Frizzoli, what do you got? Quinn. Quinn fighting through Tang. Mirages rips one. He scores! Chris Mirages, his third goal of the game. Hats off to him. A 2-goal lead for the Arrows with 5:42 to play.
Yeah, it all started with Quinn driving down the alley. Slide came. Mirages was free. Second slide was late. Mirages beat it. Puts the Arrows back up by 2.
Tightly contested face-off.
There's a hold.
They're gonna save. We don't know what they're gonna say.
I thought it was a hold on the Arrows, so.
And it is. Wait. So, couple of subs coming in.
Not sure why we're getting the. I guess because of the confusion of the possession, they're
Allowed to
allowing them to substitute. Thought it was their ball, so you're substituting your offensive guys versus your defensive guys.
Now, if you're Middlesex, who are you looking at down the stretch here?
Well, I mean, he's got the ball right now, Cran. He's your man. Kelly's doing a great job.
Kelly's
on him
had
all
an
day.
outstanding game.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's so strong and fast.
You'll see him scoring touchdowns in the fall. Makes a move, couple of spin moves here. Gets it out to Moore. Sampson fighting through Keaveney. Sampson, Keaveney wins that one. A push and a flag. Keaveney's gonna get called. Moore, spin move unsuccessful. Another flag flies. Arrows are gonna be 2 men down with 4:41 to go. Councilman rips a shot, saved by the knee of McClemens. Chandler comes up big, but Arrows are thrust into a tough position. Just really have to, stay out of the box.
Can it be? I think the first one was a hold. Not quite sure what the second one is. We'll find out. Maybe a slash. They're talking about it here. Maybe they're trying to figure out who they were on, make sure they
We're not the same guy.
Yeah. Arrows have 2 guys off, so I think they realize that they're going to be 2 men down. Here we go.
88, Brendan Keaveney. 2-minute cross check. Second penalty's on number 3. That's going to be Brian Burke. So 2 minutes on Keaveney, 1 minute on Burke. Arrows are going to be 2 men down with 4:32 left. And the Zebras have a great opportunity here. But
Not
for
sure
the
if
Arrows,
Keevaney's penalty was 2 minutes or 1, but it's locked in, so
they just confirmed it is going to be 2 minutes.
Birkin for 1.
Yeah, look here, Devin McGuire. He's had an outstanding game. He's going to be counted on. There he is right at the top. Forces a pass. Pass down to X. Henry's corner for the Arrows, deafening right now. Sampson with a pass. Thibodeau scores, and the flags fly. An and one situation to bring the Zebras within 1.
And that was after the play, so I think that will be possession Middlesex, so Burke will come out of the box on the goal, but now we'll put somebody else back in, and I think there will not be a face-off since it was after the goal, but we'll find that out in a second.
There will indeed not be a face-off. Hom is walking off the field.
One minute to Kelly.
So Keaveney is still in the box. He is locked in.
Yeah, he's full-time.
Fulham goes to the box now.
I'm surprised we're getting a face-off here.
Yeah, I think Hom is too. We've said it so many times, we're redundant now. Timeout, Zebras.
Yeah, Hom's going to be up there all by himself with 2 men down. Huge face-off here for Hom.
Yeah, a clean win would do wonders for the Arrows right now.
Yeah, I mean, you need to definitely, I would think even if he wins it, Coach White may think about using his timeout. Not quite sure if he will or not, but you need to get it in and run some time off this clock. Middlesex scored. I don't know how much time is left on Keaveney's, but I bet it's well over a minute.
It's going to be about 47 seconds.
There you go.
What have you seen here in this last frame? It's been obviously a lot of momentum switches, long passes. What have you seen, liked, not liked from both teams?
Well, I mean, obviously, Arrows got to stay out of the penalty box. You know, I mean, all this momentum now swings to Middlesex. They got 2 men up still. They've scored 4 out of the last 5 goals, because this was an 8-4 game, I believe, and now it's 9-8. So, huge momentum for Middlesex.
You are correct. David Hom will be all by himself up there. So really anything other than a clean win will most likely go to the Zebras.
The other issue here is if Middlesex loses this, I mean Middlesex wins this, Hom will be on defense, which is what he's not used to.
Won by the Zebras. Sampson controls, and they will get right to work. Thibodeau, Arrows are 2 men down.
They were able to get Hom off. So
Passes flipped around. Sampson now back over to the side. Cran's pass over to Egan. Egan now to Sampson. Thibodeau, he just scored. Sampson, Cran ties up this game. Gets a feed on the doorstep and hammers it home. And the Zebras have rattled off 3 straight with Keaveney still in the box.
Kelly is released, so it'll be a 6-on-5. Another huge face-off here for the Arrows. Forrest has found his groove here in the second half, after Hom dominated the first half in face-offs.
No, Keaveney is going to be done. It just won't start until there is possession. So Joyce cannot go. Hom, a big face-off win here. David Hom charges in. Ball taken away. Who's it gonna be? Fight for it the entire. It's gonna be the Zebras. Ball controlled by Roth. He gets it out. Zebras now on another offensive possession. All even now. Keaveney back in this game. Flips it over to Matt Egan. He had a beautiful feat to set up the tying goal. Under 3 minutes now, all tied up. Who wants to go to the title game? Moore. Pass to Egan. Egan fighting through Farley, a screen by Moore. Moore's pass right out to Councilman. Councilman works through Kilmartin. He scores. James Councilman gives the Zebras their second lead of the game, their first since the starting of this contest, and they've rattled off 4 unanswered. James Councilman just loop-de-loop finds a hole and makes a nice shot to convert.
Unbelievable second half here by Middlesex. They've just been hanging around all game, and now they're finding their groove. Forrest helping at the face-offs.
You know, this is what they did against Governors just last Wednesday. And violation on Hom. Zebras control once again. 2:23 time begins to become a factor for the Arrows. Egan is going to come up against Brian Burke, the sophomore. Passes it over to Nick Moore. Moore and Keaveney. Moore takes it once again. 2 minutes left, 60 seconds left on the shot clock. They can take it all the way down to 1:01 left in the game. Moore and Keaveney still battling. They're behind the net now.
That's exactly what the Middlesex is doing. They're going to take it all the way down.
And try to get a goal. (10-9), Middlesex Zebras lead. After a great fourth quarter performance and really second half. Egan now with the ball. Spin move there, Moore. McClements. Ball just hops over the net. McCann with 5 seconds left. Farley all over him. Pass a shot. Shot clock expires. Moore thought he had it, but a tightly defended shot by Kellen Kilmartin. Arrows with a minute left. This is their season right here. McClements controls. What do you got, St. Sebs? George Kelly making a move. Loses it. He's got it back. Loose ball. Controlled by Matt Egan. Egan controls. They can run this all the way down. Fight for it. And a flag thrown.
Timeout, I think.
Timeout, yes. Matt Egan, once again, big for the Zebras. And with 32 seconds remaining, they take the 1-goal lead into the timeout.
Yeah, great job there on the ride by Middlesex, causing the turnover, picking up, getting the ground ball, quick with the timeout when things got in trouble in there. 32 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Gonna have to be super aggressive here if you're the Arrows on defense, doubling the ball. Gonna have to, Clemens is gonna have to come out of the net, cover somebody in front so you can double the ball. I bet Cran, will start with it. Unbelievable events.
Turn events, yeah.
Got to give Middlesex a ton of credit. They hung around all game long. 2, 3, 4 goal leads, overcame it. 32 seconds away from going to the championship.
A big biggest moment of this game so far. Arrows trying to ride the momentum they've had the whole season and come out with a win, but Middlesex really, the 6th seed, coming into Governors on Wednesday, knocked them off, coming into 1191, and they have a lead over the Arrows right now. Egan's gonna control for the Zebras. Kelly and Fulham are gonna be right on him. Just, stick comes out, loose ball. Joyce has it now for the Arrows. Under 30 seconds left, under 25 seconds left. Cormac Walsh, he's got it. Swim move, Walsh.
Timeout, Arrows.
Timeout, and Mirage has had it right in his stick.
He had it loaded.
I think the old adage, measure once, cut twice, starts to come into play here. You want to really make sure something's set up, because a change of possession virtually ends this game and sends Middlesex into the championship.
15 seconds is plenty of time to make a few passes, set up some kind of play.
I think we
Coach
see
White and Coach Shea down there discussing what they want to do.
I think we see Frizzoli at X for sure.
Ball is going to be probably on the 20-yard line, maybe on this side, outside the box. Get it behind the Frizzoli. Get multiple cutters to the cage. See if you can find Chris Mirages.
That's the guy you're going with?
That's, you know, either him. It's hard to say, you know. I mean, we've done a good job on the crease. They're going to be in a. I'm guessing Middlesex will be in a zone, so it's going to be tough to get anything inside.
15 seconds for the season, for the title, for bragging rights in the ISL, a chance to head to Noble and Greeno School tomorrow. On the line here. Just 15 left. Pass over to Walsh. 13 now. Walsh gets it up top. Quinn, a shot. That gets down. 7 seconds left. It's going to be the sophomore, Teddy Frizzoli, takes it behind the net. Frizzoli, 6 left. Armstrong, Mirages, pops, save, and that will do it. The Middlesex Zebras are going to the title game. They have knocked off the number 2 seeded Arrows and will face either Belmont Hill or Thayer in tomorrow's championship.
Yeah, amazing game here, amazing season for the Arrows. Obviously disappointed, but you know, it was a tremendous game. Middlesex takes it 10-9. Jack Knight, thank you so much for all your work this year. You've been amazing. It's so fun to work with you.
Thank you to all of our viewers at home through all 3 sports. We love being able to do this weekdays, weekends. It's been a great time.
Yeah, a lot of fun. And so the final here at 11:91, Middlesex 10, St. Sebastian 9. Have a great afternoon.